Hey cuties, I'm Laniki and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Monday, April the 17th, 2023. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Let's get into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one, it was a 7. It might have been a 6.5, but I'm going to give it a 7. So we see Joss and Carly go over to see Michael and Willow, and they just want to make sure everything is they call them over and they want to make sure everything is all good to see what they need. And they said, we need your help in planning a wedding. And then Willow says, Carly, can I marry your son? And then Michael's like, what do you say, Mom? I said, y'all just had a baby, like, move on. So then we see Joss and Michael talk, and she tells him that Sonny found out about me, and Sonny knows about Dex and I, and he said he knows for months, and he wasn't mad. He said Dex saved his life, and that I was Carly's daughter. So if she like, he not happy about it, but if she okay with it, that's not his business what Dex does. And he was like, really? And she said, yeah. And then she said, then he put Dex to work to try to find Liesel. And then he says, yeah, I know, I talked to him. And she said, you talked to Sonny? He said, yeah, he called me and he almost sounded like my dad. I said, Michael, ain't nobody mad but you. Sonny been telling you to let this go and to forgive him and all this. You the one that's held this grudge. Moving right along, we see Willow and Carly talk, and she tells her, listen, you got to make some peace around here. I don't want to force Michael to, forgive Sonny. She said, but he's mad on your behalf. And she said, listen, I know who Sonny is, and Michael might be justified in being mad, but Christina gonna draw. She's pulling away from Michael because she's loyal to Sonny the same way Michael is loyal to you. She didn't say that, but y'all know I'm paraphrasing. And she said, and I don't want that to happen with Donna and Avery, where they're like, "Dang, you took our daddy. We can't be with you because we love our daddy, and you can't be holding that resentment on our daddy and then try to be our brother." So she said, I don't want that to happen. She said, now Dante, he knows how to navigate, so it's cool right there. Did she even bring up Molly? Is Molly Sonny's? No, Molly's not Sonny's, is she? I don't be knowing. Sonny got so many kids, like it don't make sense. It's Christina that's Sonny's. Anyways, either way, she tells him, I don't want that. I don't want this. Yes, Christina, not Molly. I don't want this weirdness between all of them. So, and Carly said, so you want me to make peace? And she says, I did not want Sonny to be, I mean, Michael to be like, Carly, please stop it. So then they come back in and they all say they're going to make Willow and Michael's wedding great. Moving right along, we see Brooklyn goes in with Chase and she tells him, I'm here to support you. And she trying to fix him up with his tie and everything. He says, they don't care about my appearance, it's my character. And she said, you have a great character. They have it's a cute mama, whatever. And so then the committee comes in and they start talking, and then Blaze interrupts. She said, Blaze is a cute girl. She said, listen, this man, he protected me. He had his singing career and all that, but he protected me from links. And that's what you want in a police officer. So she go in the bat for him. And then they say, okay. And then Brooklyn gets up and she says, Chase cares too much. He just loves so hard. And that's why, yeah, he had 2 incidents off duty, but it's because he cares so much and he was defending me and he cares about the people around him. So she's saying nice words, yada, yada, yada. Then the committee says, we're going to have to go and discuss. And so now Brooklyn and Chase are trying to have a little sweet moment. Baby, I don't care at this point. It's been too many moments that's passed. And right now you're cool with Brooklyn, but in the end you're gonna be upset about something else she does because you think she's selfish. Brooklyn is a little bit selfish and you can't deal with that. So I'm not like, listen, I'm over you too. But anyway, the committee comes back in and they're gonna tell them their decision. So then we see Alexis and Gregory. Now he comes to her office because he says, I heard about everything going on and I want to help. So just can you do to me that favor? Let me help you. And she's like, okay, but I know about your sickness. Because at first she was like, I did not tell your sons. He said, I know you didn't. She was like, I know about your sickness and everything, and I just want to make sure you're good because I don't want to put stress on you. He said, you're not. So let me help you. And she said, okay. And she hands him a paper and Gregory falls to the ground. And so they haven't told us how Gregory is sick. And some of y'all, you're not right. Y'all all in the comments saying, listen, we already got Willow sick and all that. We don't need somebody else. You know it's the soaps. And so then we go over here with Felicia and Holly, and she comes into Felicia's room being the maid, and she's like, oh my gosh, Holly. And Holly's like, oh my gosh, Felicia. And she said that she feels like the lead is taking her to Ethan, and it could be a setup from Victor, but it doesn't even matter because like she got to take this lead. And so they go to this auction, right? And we already, anyways, they go to this auction, right? And this man was like, y'all ain't supposed to be here, escort him out. So Holly give him some money. It wasn't enough. He said, y'all still not supposed to be here. So Felicia give him a little more money. And he said, all right, have a seat. And he says, okay, so here's the person, the auction item coming out. And so they bring this hooded man out or whatever, and then they take the hood off, and it's Ethan, Holly's son, and they said you get to bid on the opportunity to kill Ethan, and it's $1 million. And I said, see, I knew Victor was on some trafficking, on some weird stuff. Like, Victor, y'all got, if y'all kill Ryan, then y'all got to take Victor out too, because he on that weirdness. So, anyways, that's how I ended with them, y'all. So then we see Sonny come up, and he's just having a pleasant conversation with Robert about how he sent Anna flowers. Is that tea, coffee for her? He said tea, and then Robert all upset because Sonny hired Diane to be that the guy that tried to take out Lucy Cole. He hired Diane to be the lawyer so that they could get information. And Sonny said, what's the problem? You got the information that you need. Y'all wouldn't have got it any other way. And he said, well, what moral and what cost? Huh, Nina? And Sonny's just like, take your ass on. And so then Diane comes up, and Robert's still feeling feisty. So he tried to have a few words with Diane about how she's hired her boss, Sonny. You come to get walking orders or your marching papers or something. And she said, wait a minute, I own my own firm, sir. I have clients. I don't have a boss. And so then he talking real disrespectful to Diane. And so she said, oh, okay, I see what the type of energy you own. So she about to leave, and he says, I'm sorry, I was out of line. Baby, the way Diane turned around, like, yes, you were. I said, you better, I love her. Even when she was on the Sweet Life of no, that wasn't the Sweet Life. It was Jessie. Even when she was on Jessie, I loved her character on there. So funny. But anyway, so she was like, you talk to me nice. And so Robert was like, I'm sorry about that. Come on, let's have a seat. And so they started talking or whatever. And she said, well, you might what, because you do your stuff for man and country, y'all like to put the, oh, I'm doing it for our country and all this. It's same difference. And he was like, not really, but okay, whatever you say. So then she said, you did all that stuff with Holly and all that, everything with Eileen Ashby, all that stuff was off the books and everything, but you judging me. That's pretty much what she's telling, but you judging me. No, you can't judge me. And so then she tells him, but besides that, it's been weeks and you still ain't took me out for that dinner you said you owe me. And he said, oh, okay, let's go tonight. And she said, wait a minute. You just gonna assume that I don't have plans, I don't have a date. He said, oh, my bad, you got a date or you got plans tonight? And she said, no, but don't assume. You gotta give me some advance notice. I know that's right, Diane. Give me some advance notice. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with you this time. And baby, Robert is so he just go on, Robert. Date this woman, right? So then we go over here to Nina and Sonny, and she tells Sonny, I don't care about nothing Robert was saying. I know what you tell me what you did for Liesl. And he tells her about, hiring Diane to be the man's lawyer so they could get the information. She said, I told you to do that. I told you to do whatever it takes. And that's exactly what you did. So I'm not mad at it. And honestly, I'm in this relationship. So you don't have to give me your trade secrets, but you could tell me what's going on, and I'm gonna ride for you. And I said, Nina, you looking cute. I like the earrings. You got your hair fresh and everything. You look cute today, girl. But anyway, Sonny says, okay then. So they smooch. And that was General Hospital, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for a new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.